higher than any other group.
Black women rate looks and height.
Looks and height.
Looks and height,
Man. So and your money.
Is it about the money or is it about the look?
It's about how her friends will perceive her.
It's about how her friends will perceive her, man.
Y'all come back home.
Ladies, say this shit ain't so.
How many times have I been in the club and I'm standing next to a guy who's a contractor and he's out earning all the brothers standing in suits, but the women will laugh at the contractor. And in the black community, I tell women, if you want a good man, the majority of men making over 6 figures got a truck.
Damn. A word truck.
And the dudes that's in the suits got a bill.
Where did you get these statistics?
Blackdemographics.com.
God damn, he even had an answer for that.
Brothers and sisters, generals, welcome to another edition of EBX Discussion. And that was the late, great Kevin Samuels. May he rest in peace and in power. And that was T.I. is his podcast. And, you know, as we know, he was a great brother. And there's many great brothers throughout history. And that kind of coincides with the title I'm going to get into. But, you know, I always got to say I honor thy ancestors far and near, those who fought through tooth and nail and did what they had to do. You know, righteous generals, brother or sister. They got many of us in that great divine space. And I always salute and honor those who ride along with the brother, current subscriber, new subscriber, anybody that view. I salute you and thank you. We come through different walks and different journeys, but be thankful that great divine has got us here today. And be thankful for many brothers and sisters that paved the way for us to have a voice and speak and do the things that many of us righteous generals do, you know, and just be thankful for that. And you know, because when you put forth the effort to do right, especially within ourselves, it's automatic that great divine things will come. Because when we have a divine mind, you know, everything is in line, you know, and we cherish the times, you know. It makes us cherish our time, you know. A divine mind will keep us in line. And also, when we have a divine mind, we'll automatically cherish our time with ourselves, loved ones, family, creative moments, just in life in general. Cherish our time. And I'll be playing some music, of course. I like playing music sometimes. Like I said, that's a little treat for the listeners, you know. Just take a little break from speaking so it don't seem too repetitive, but it's good to teach and reach, and we can be a teacher right where we are. Remember that. And just, man, manifest that great part of us and just be ready for the wonderful, wonderful results. When we stay at it and stay away from negative things that try to enter our mind. You know, we got to protect mind, body, and soul, see, hear, and feel. And that good old psyche. Remember, fight every battle we need to fight within that psyche so we can keep that divine mind sharp, strong, solid like steel, you know. And I did want to read a summary of the benefits of cherishing our time, because when we're on divine time, you know, and we have done the right thing in our life before we get to the deep spiritual stuff, and we've known good results in the past. That's how we know things can be done, things we've plowed through, you know. And there's always a solution, you know. Find the best, if we, you know, find the best way we can, you know. It definitely can't come across helping in communities, ourselves, children, family, you know, having wrong intent. You're not going to get anywhere, you know. So we have to be the solution and never the problem, not even a little bit, you know. If we can't help ourselves, try our best to get help anyway, because wrong projection out to others is just, you're going to be living in misery, you know. Chaos, who wants to live in chaos? Unless a person likes living in chaos, you know. But as we all know, those who are living in chaos on purpose and are healthy, we'll see how long that lasts, you know. So we're not learning from life. Life will teach us, because that's who the ruler is overall. Life, Mama Nature, and that great divine. Because a great divine mind keeps us in line, and it helps us, man, to appreciate our wonderful, wonderful time. Just wonderful moments, you know. because like I say, we use glimpses of the past to keep us right in the present, and ready for the future. It's a wonderful thing to be able to do that, but we have to be in a space of learning to do that. We have to have right intent, and always be willing to look over the horizon in life, like my banner here. And this banner represents how things just go and go and go every day. How we just let time just fly, and never take a moment and freeze frame life and appreciate beautiful moments here and there. That's why I had brother Kevin Samuels at the beginning, because he was a wonderful brother and he was on point. As you heard him, as you heard T.I. said, he had an answer for everything and he was right on point. Some of it was facts, and what he was speaking on is some sisters, not all. And this is his now. I'm just kind of backing up what he said, because the brother was very educated. I think he was might have been book. He was, well, not might have been, book intelligent, life intelligent, and he was very firm, stern, spiritually. I mean, I like that. You can feel that in brother Kevin Samuel's spirit. His spirit was very firm and strong. He stood on what he knew, because he had a lot of facts. And what he was saying was, sisters basically judging brothers off the cover of the book, basically, is what he was saying. They were looking over the contractors, and what is that what he said? Yeah, is that what I don't want to mess up what he said. But anyway, in any event, what he was saying was sisters looking for the wrong things in brothers and missing out on the real brothers. That's how some sisters now, not all, miss things in brothers, especially these modern women. I've been seeing some of the podcasts and some of the information that's out there with these modern relationships. Yes, a lot of good discussions going on. That's one of the hot topics out there, is relationships, romantic. And you have brothers that have issues too. But, brother Kevin Samuels was just speaking on sisters. And I'm trying to remember what he said. He said they look over the contractors, laugh at the guy in the suit or something like that. Or they look at the guy in the suit and look over. I can't remember what he said. I don't want to mess it up. And it's the guy in the truck with the money, but the guy in the suit with the bill. I think that's what he said. So basically, sisters look over, quote, quotation marks, the so-called ordinary brother. And, and look at the dude with the suit is the one with all the bills, but the one with the truck is the one with the money. Because that's what I remember him saying that. He said the brother with the truck is the one with the money, but the brother with the suit is the one with the bills. From now, I'm going to play it again at the end. I'm going to let that outro out, because I just wanted to, give a little honor, or a lot of honor to, brother T.I. Salute, which I've been riding along with T.I. I like some of his music. He made some righteous music. He made some good music. All of it wasn't thuggery and gangster, so I salute T.I. for that, which is on one's hip hop list. My son and I, Lord Lamont, salute, our father and son discussions. We spoke on T.I. and, rest in peace and in power to Kevin Samuels. And I'm gonna play that in the outro out, and I'm gonna play a song. And of course, I did want to read a summary of the benefits of cherishing our time with ourselves, others, our creativity, just moments in life, good moments we have. Cherish those moments, good moments we have. I have, because I've told stories about moments I had with my family here recently. And, stuff like that. We used to take trips and just got to hold on to moments like that. And, and when in our meditation, what I like to do in my meditation, I call that protection. I always say, for ourselves, from ourselves, so we don't become our own worst enemy, and fight that enemy within, let nothing on the outside trigger something in us that's not in us, because people can project things onto you. We have to be very careful what we see, hear, and feel, especially with all this social media. And, we have different platforms and we listen to people. It's good to get advice, but you have to sift through some of it. And, me and myself as learning to, speak and being confident in what I'm saying. And I want to make sure I remember when I first began speaking, I always told oneself that I never want to teach off of emotion. Something, take what's going on in my life and project it onto someone else. I try to not do that. It's just my thing, and it's a lot of us brothers and sisters that know how to balance this. Salute. But, but come from a teaching spirit, not off of emotion, and learn from experiences of our life, our family, children, or things that happen along this. That can be a great, great journey because, again, a divine mind keeps us in line. And when we have gratitude and we're thankful for the things we have fought through, came through, and thankful for the things we have, we'll automatically cherish our golden moments. It's wonderful. I cherish every golden moment one has spent with brothers and sisters, maybe in the past, in the world, online, and one's family. Moments I spend with my son Ethan, his siblings, my biological children, golden moments we've had in the past, moments I did have that I taught my children, Gotta always think about the moments we did have an impact, whether it's small or big, Subtle righteous impacts always lead to greater and bigger impacts. Just gotta stay at it. Sometimes in life, we can be helping people and don't even know it, because especially when you're in a positive space and you're used to being positive, when you're not looking for recognition and the shine and all that, and we just do what we do with that divine natural ability that a lot of us have developed. Salute. And it's just what we do. And sometimes in life we'll run into an individual, whether brother, sister, could be a family member, and they'll thank us for something we've done way in the past. And that's because we cherished our time. We didn't waste it when we interacted with an individual, a smile or a hello or open up a door, just things like that. It's all part of a vibration. Because again, like I said before, great divine, Mother Nature, and that universe goes off vibration. So it doesn't matter if it's in the limelight or in silence. Just be right, because it's the right thing to do. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. To each is his own, though. But it always comes to a point. Everyone comes to that point of accountability. Somebody used to like to say, truth comes for all of us. So what are you going to do when that truth comes for you? Because it's going to come. So we can live our life and think we can do what we want and think there's no positive force out there. There's no accountability, and we just shining, and we on social media, and I'm speaking high status, low status, male or female, brother or sister, whether you're an artist and you think you're gonna live forever and you think you're on top of the world. Well, I just hope you have reality in the back of one's mind, because as we all learn from some celebs now, not all, they thought that too. If we again, a lot of us say this. I don't even want to reiterate it. It's so much information out there. It's truth out there. We're running out of excuses. There is no more excuses. And again, this is for me too, folks. But when we have practice, we're a student of human nature. We got that divine heart. Man, a divine mind keeps us in line. And we'll automatically cherish our golden times. And when we cherish time, time will cherish us. And it'll show. It'll show in our body. It'll show physically, mentally, and as we all say, spiritually. It's wonderful. It'll glow. We won't need have, because when a person is righteous within, right intent, and is really living what they say and doing what we're supposed to do as a brother, even just if it's not a deep spiritual thing, just it shows, it glows on the outside without even trying. That's a vibration all melanated brothers and sisters have, but some of us tap into that part of us and use it for the wrong things. So, hey, if you don't learn now, you'll never learn, because there's plenty of teachers out here. We've had plenty of examples throughout history that show that we can balance having that fire within, but we have a maintained persona on the outside. Not a fake persona, just a calm, they say still waters run deep, just calm, like a river, just with the little ripples, but there's no big waves, just calm, able to withstand whatever comes, So, and that's how Brother Kevin Samuel, because I've seen some of his podcasts and some of his interviews, and there's some people coming at him. He had some sisters coming at him, and I don't know, I've never seen really I don't know if he beefed with any brothers or not, but I have seen some interviews where he had some sisters kind of coming at him, but it was brilliant how he handled, individuals or sisters in his interview. It was wonderful that he had that spirit, because it can be challenging to balance like that, to be able to stick to teaching and not getting caught in our emotions and trying to all over talk each other and trying to out talk each other, and stick to the issue and stick to the facts. It can be challenging to do that, but I'm sure he was well, as we all see and saw how he was. He was educated about what he talked about and what he did. So, and it showed, and it not only in his words, just in his vibration. He was a very brilliant brother and had a lot of facts and was always on point. So, again, salute and rest in peace and in power, Kevin Samuels. And because I listened to a lot of his podcasts, well, some of his podcasts, but not a lot. Sometimes how you kind of browsing for something that intrigues you, and when you're in them circles, brothers like Kevin Samuels will come across your feed, because when you're in them circles, that's what'll come across your feed: righteous brothers, righteous sisters, or righteous family. So again, we in them righteous circles, that's what we'll be surrounded by. Just like how we see the sidebar on YouTube. The things we like, that's what they'll present to you on the sidebar. And that says a lot about a person. What a person likes to watch, kind of music they like to hear. It all says something about that person. Even how a person drives, that says something too, because I see it every day. People driving crazy and in and out. And I always say to myself, people who are impatient all the time and antsy and can't wait, people like that probably have a lot of chaos in their life. But usually people who are calm and know who they are, and this could be brother, sister, high status, low status, know who they are and true to themselves, are usually pretty calm and don't have too much chaos. And it's beautiful to be able to do that, like my banner here. See how everything's moving and going, and that's every day. And this, what's on my banner, how you see the cars moving and you see the night coming, the night fall, then the sun rise and the sun go down. People live their lives like that. Some people, not all, live their lives like that in their mind, just always thinking, never taking time to ponder things and appreciate things, and selfish and manipulating, so busy trying to get this and get that, and instead of just being as right as we can, intent in our heart, and that great divine will give us what we need down the road. But hurting people and not caring about life and don't care what we project, especially if we're toxic within, and projecting it out, you're going to be like my banner here. You just decide you're going to be. Who wants to be like this all the way up until their transition? No, we got to slow things down. Skirt. Get a grasp on life. Be appreciative. And be the powerful melanated brothers and sisters that we are. That our ancestors gave us the power to be. It's in all of us. Just got to tap into it. All of us were born with righteousness. We just got to get back to it. Sometimes you got to go back to the beginning, but can't keep starting over, because we're not getting any younger. We're not older. We're not old, but we're getting older, So cherish the golden time that we have, and times will cherish us. So, all right, I think I'm going to play a song, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to read the summary about the benefits of cherishing a divine time and a divine mind. Because all day, every day, to keep us in line, brothers and sisters. All right, so let me see. I'm going to put, excuse me for a minute. Put this right here. All right. And I'm going to play this song. Let me see. Hold on for a minute. My brothers and sisters, playing with the computer, All right. And this song is called Take Charge, which coincides. We got to take charge, We can't always be swayed by a toxic person, place, or thing. Because, as I love to say, we as human beings, we never know what's coming down the road. But that great divine always knows. I don't care who we are, how much money we got, what status we have. Nothing in this life can override that great divine. And I'm standing on that. So we take charge, but we be parallel as brother, sister, family, generals. We be parallel with that divine force. I'll be back after this. Take charge, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, yeah. EBX to my generals. Salute to the bulls by the horn. Yeah, gotta take charge. Yeah, cause we moving on. And they know I got that grace. And I ain't in here trying to run a race. I'ma teach you something to make it do, and to make it true, that we never lose. Cause you help me and I help you. Yeah, we never be confused. Gotta stay up on this line, and I do this all the time. Yeah, I'm smooth in this life, and we don't ever grind. Cause I can teach thee, making sure that we can see our children in the streets and see a family. Ooh, I got the things that come straight up from my soul. Trying to live my sisters and all of my bros. And yeah, we could keep on moving on. Stay up in the zone. Take the bulls by the fucking horns. Woo! Yeah. Take the bulls by the horn. Yeah. We gotta take charge. Yeah. Cause we moving on. Brothers and sisters. Yeah. Gotta stay up here on this mic. And I got these things I gotta say. There's so much insight. And you know I keep it in my mind. Gotta be one of a kind. And you know I keep on moving with that great divine. Gotta stay in alignment, yeah, with my brain. So we gotta stay smooth while we here on this plane. I do this, man, straight up off the dome. Check the bulls by the horn, man, we gotta stay strong. No fear, and I don't see it. I'm staying on this ground. And making sure I keep that fierce positive sound. I keep on doing this, staying in the divine zone. I gotta take charge, take the bulls by the horn. Woo! Yeah, gotta take charge. Yeah, cause we moving on. Brothers and sisters, I gotta say it. Yeah, I take the bulls by the horn. Yeah, we must take charge. Brothers and sisters, we moving on. Yeah, take the bulls by the horn. Brothers and sisters, to my generals, never give up. You know what I'm saying? We've conquered many things, so keep going. Salute, EBX. Yeah, take the bulls by the horn. Take charge, we going on. Salute.
All right, brothers and sisters. I mean that from the heart. You know, I love hip hop. So I'm always gonna play some hip hop. And you know, it's something I love. I will always have something. It ain't just hip hop. It's other genres I like too. It's other music. I like R&B, which I spoke on before. I like R&B, jazz, reggae, Jamaican, African music. What you got? Neo soul. I like. I don't really care for country music, but I like some of the words in country music. Some of the stuff they be saying some real stuff. So, you know, when you become a little more educated about music, you begin to focus a little more on the words. So, but I like to listen because I think as a music lover, as brothers and sisters, you know, I think we should kind of listen to all kinds. I like blues. You know, I think a real musical ear has to like all kinds of music, like classical music. On some of my podcasts and my intros, that's classical music that you'll hear. And you know, as my son, Lord Lamont, salute. You know, he like a little bit of soft rock. I like soft rock. You know, not that heavy metal stuff. That ain't my thing. And my son knows how to play the guitar. He's very good at it. We got to do a little clip or something when he plays the guitar. Maybe I can have him play it when he come over. He should be over today. And while I'm thinking about it, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever time zone that we are in. Speaking of time, you know, and so I just wanted to play that song and just speak a little bit about music I like and a little bit of everything. I love jazz. I play jazz all the time. What you can hear, and it's beautiful. It's relaxing, you know. I like the exciting music again, like you'll hear in some of my podcasts. Sometimes I might be in a aggressive spirit, you know. That's when you hear the roaring of the classical music. Sometimes you feel relaxed, as I feel now, you know. But again, we can have a fire down below, but still be calm up above. You know what I mean? But I mean a balanced calm, not where like we're pushing and we're faking. No, just having the power of balance. It's wonderful. We can do that. A divine mind keeps us in line and helps us to appreciate and cherish our golden times. Like I played at the beginning, brother Kevin Samuels, and his spirit's still around, may that brother rest in peace and in power. I did do a little research and seen how he passed, and I was like, whoa, I didn't know, because I didn't know much about the brother, and I read a little bit. I was like, whoa, kind of broke my heart, so because that's one thing. It's three things I don't play with. It was probably four things. I don't play with my life, I don't play with others people's life, and I don't play with God, the great divine. I don't play with death. I don't play with things like that. Got to take life serious, especially when we have children, family, significant other. All right, now I want to read this summary. My generals, and we are leaders and teachers with a student spirit. I want to read this summary about the benefits of cherishing our wonderful, wonderful times with ourselves, family, golden moments in our lives, children, reaching and teaching, man, doing the things that we never thought that that great divine have us doing. It's amazing. All right. Cherishing our time offers several benefits, including increased happiness, stronger relationships, and that's friendship, family, or romantic, reduced stress, and look up stress. I say this from time to time. The 7 symptoms of stress are deadly, and it can really rock us to the core if we don't really know the dangers of stress. It's more than just a word. I say that a lot. Moving on. A greater appreciation for life and the ability to create lasting memories is what I'm talking about. Cherishing our time will cherish us, and it'll show. It'll show and it'll glow. All right. By being fully present in the moment with loved ones and experiences rather than letting time slip by unnoticed, man, we'll have a fulfilling divine life. It's wonderful. It's not impossible to have a divine life. Again, we can't look at it as this holier than thou thing, or you this righteous brother or sister or family member that's floating on this cloud. No, it's just, man, being a whole no bars righteous individual. Best way we can. We be right while knowing we're not perfect. I say that from time to time. It's because you see things, and it helps us, to stay. And we pay attention to those golden moments. So it's just like having, holding on to moments that taught us and catapulted us, whether we brother or sister or general, help us to see the future. Again, we don't stay in the past, but we extract the needed tools of the past to maintain our present, so we can have a wonderful, wonderful future. Because again, I hate to sound like a broken record. We as human beings, we can anticipate the future, but we can't see the future. But the only being in this life that can really, and a lot of us have experienced divine moments. I don't care if we in denial. It don't matter who we are. We've all experienced a moment in time where we can't explain. I'm talking about, some of us traumatic, some of us not so good. But I'm kind of focusing on the good moments that just, wow, like we missed a bullet, or it's something that the reason we're standing firm today, divine moments that just helped us. And we got to hold on to that, know that there is a positive force out there. We cling to it, can't be afraid of it and think it's too mystic. Because again, look at the results down through our life. Things we have sidestepped that could have stopped us from growing, and it helped us today to have clarity. And we don't have to be the most highly educated person. It's just being wise and being aware, because again, I didn't graduate from high school. I never been to college. Now I went back to school to MATC and kind of brushed up my education a little bit, because I was a little dull, hadn't been in school since 86, so, but when we learn, we have the gift of learning, as I spoke on, man, we'll flourish in this life. We'll be amazed with when the great divine has a purpose for us, whether we're in a low space or high status, wherever we are. If that great divine has a purpose for us, that force is going to give us the tools. It's just a matter of us paying attention to it and using what that great divine give us for the right things of life. Because as we all know, and I've learned, and many of us have learned, life is like a full circle. So I think when that circle come back around, because the vine is gonna come back around, there's no if. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So when it come back around, we want to be glad of the imprint we have made, the steps we made, the stepping stones, the good things we have done. So we can say, man, I'm glad I didn't do that. Man, I'm glad I did this. Because it's such a fulfilling and rewarding feeling to know that we done the right thing. We made the right choice, but got to stay at it. Because as we know, the higher up we go in levels of awareness, being wise, educated, brother or sister, male or female, unfortunately, there will always be something negative. But when we become more aware, as we all say, it'll be at a standstill. We'll see it before it even get to us, because when we have been a certain way and we have learned our own behaviors, then we can see it highlighted in others. But if we can, let's try to teach them too, though, not really beat up on people more or less. We'll know, our discern will be there. We'll know who to distance ourselves from or be in silence, but not a selfish silence, because sometimes we do have to stand back to let others learn for themselves, not to manipulate them, not to play games with them, just so they can see, because sometimes not saying nothing is more powerful than saying something, in my opinion, because I've kind of seen that. And I've experienced that in life, because I had people that shut me off. It made me deal with myself. So I've experienced that. So I know what that feels like. But again, it's not a manipulation thing. It's a teaching tool, because Great Divine gives us many teaching tools, So that's how I look at silence. When somebody have done something, it's not to harm them or hurt them. It's just to get them to see the truth within themselves. Because as I say, and I always keep in my heart, that many of us have been through past traumas, or under that conditioning I always quote Malcolm X about. So I always keep that in the core. So I try not to judge too much, but everyone has a choice. Everyone has to learn. So that's why a lot of us go silent sometimes. It's not to hurt no one. A lot of times people do it to themselves, to be honest. If you're trying to harm someone that's really not doing nothing, or you judge someone, you don't even know them, you're just creating chaos for oneself. As Kevin Samuel said about the sisters judging these modern women, how they put these expectations on brothers and then they disappoint themselves, and that's how you miss out on a real brother, and they're also, not all sisters now, but some sisters have the wrong definition of a real man. It's more than just, of course, you want somewhat of a successful man, and it's got, stable financially, and, have manners, and, able to accept children if you have any, all those good things. But we're talking about a core man that's beyond that, that don't care about money and just will love you through and through. Unconditional love. Got to be on that same level. Unconditional love got to come from both parties. Now, I'm not an expert in that area, but I too had to learn that, but it can't be one more than the other, or one expecting more out of the other. And it can be either or, brother or sister, because of course there's going to be a clash, especially if you start out a relationship. And I'm talking about a romantic relationship, especially if you already start out with high expectations of the person and you haven't even really talked to them or got to know them or know who they are, because that's how we'll surprise ourselves. When we do judge someone, take the time to get to talk to a person. Then we'll find out from there if we want to continue dating or a relationship, instead of playing games and having this representative, because I used to do it too. This representative we have, and just be real. Then we're wasting all this time that I'm speaking on, not cherishing our time, so busy with these games, and it's ridiculous, So, and just be real with each other. Say, hey, like some of these sisters, and I'm kind of going off experiences. Like, if you don't like a brother, just let them know, no, I'm not interested. Don't, lead them on or see an opportunity in them and use them anyway. And then things backfire. Because when you're not honest within, and this for anybody, I don't give a damn who it is, how clever we think we are. When we're not honest within, eventually it's going to come to the surface and things are going to backfire. Then you got a big old mess because you wasn't honest to begin with. And it's ridiculous. And now you're on this emotional roller coaster and you get your feelings hurt. And then it's the black man fault and this, that, and the third and all that. Skirt. If we're just honest from the beginning and really try to get to the core of an individual, we won't have any of those issues. Again, I had to learn this too, So, we go through, again, life is the best freaking teacher if we're learning. So those were a few things that was in my heart, and I woke up this morning, Great Divine woke me up. And as I say, mornings to me, I haven't said it in a while. I always said set that tone in the morning because that's when we get most of our brain is fresh. That's when we have a little rest. Creativity kicks in, solutions. Always do heavy meditation, brother, sister, male, female, family, general. Always do heavy meditation, heavy prayer, real prayer, and just really get into our subconscious and always look for ways to have a solution. Never, ever be the freaking problem. Start right where we are, my generals, and look over the horizon like my banner here. Step back, like Malcolm X, those pictures they show with Malcolm X with one finger on his temple and he thinking. That's how we be when we're looking out over the city, the world, like my banner here. So how everything moving fast every day and just going. And there's individuals like that, my banner here, just every day, never slowing down, never taking the time to ponder things, never really paying attention to their behavior. And I'm telling you, that's the most rewarding thing a brother or a sister or a general can do to oneself, is paying attention to our behavior. We'll flourish in life, and that great divine will just come right on in and do the rest, but we got to be in that righteous space. And I'm not trying to sound all spiritual and cosmic, going off life experiences. We just start with a right heart, great divine, man, we'll do the rest, because a divine mind keeps us in line. And as I said, don't forget to cherish those golden times. And I'm talking about present, not just in the past, our present. Cherish those things we conquered. Cherish those goals we made, and don't get in a pity party, A lot of us that are here, we are here for a reason. Know this in one soul. Go to that divine. Look up stuff. Look up your dreams. Explore. Don't just sit in one space, and let our mind be like my banner here. Be on the outside of the chaos and not in the middle of it. Because when you're in the middle of it, we ain't going to see shit. But when you're on the outside of this so-called matrix, you'll see above and beyond. You'll see in the world. You'll see within ourselves. Great divine gives, I'm telling you, we don't have to concern ourselves with struggle or things coming down the road. Because when we in that divine space, great divine will give us the tools we need. Got to be confident in that. But we can't run over things and manipulate people to get it. You're going to be running in a rat race like my banner here. You know what I mean? So that's what this represents. We got to slow things down and be the heroes that we are deep within. My generals, brother, sister, family. All right. So that was my positive thought, and just wanted to bring a little encouragement, a little positive word. Look for a father and son discussion later on today, and that's a promise. I got to get in touch with Lord Lamont. I actually missed speaking with him on his father and son discussion. I haven't spoke to him in a few days, but I'm gonna get in touch with him today so we can upload hip hop and the power of productivity. We got to redo it. Tried to do it before, but I couldn't upload it. So my generals, my fellow content creators, family, stay strong out there. My brothers and sisters, children, may we all keep that ultimate peace wherever we are in your part of the world right now. And I'm gonna let brother T.I. and I'm gonna let brother Kevin Samuel outro us out. And may he rest again. Much love to his family and his loved ones. I'm sure they miss him, and may that great divine stay in their life and help them to keep prospering, keep his spirit, because his spirit's still here. He was a great brother. It was very wise. So we thank that great divine for him and many other great brothers and sisters that are no longer with us. All right. So rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, and a salute to T.I. for interviewing him. That's a golden memory that we should cherish. Divine mind keeps us in line. Salute, brothers and sisters.
looks higher than any other group.
Black women rate looks high.
Looks and height.
Looks and height.
Looks and height, man. So and your money.
Is it about the money or is it about the look?
It's about how her friends will perceive her.
It's
man.
about how her friends will perceive her, man.
Y'all come back home.
Ladies,
man.
say this shit ain't so.
How many times have I been in the club and I'm standing next to a guy who's a contractor and he's out earning all the brothers standing in suits, but the women will laugh at the contractor. And in the black community, I tell women, if you want a good man, the majority of men making over 6 figures got a truck.
Damn. A word truck.
And the dudes that's in the suits got a bill.
Where did you get these statistics?
Blackdemographics.com.
God damn, he even had an answer for that.